Hey, it's Kim. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to put up just a short flow. I'm super pumped. I'm on vacation, so I finally get a little time to put up another little video. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start out in child's pose. So forehead resting on your mat. Knees together or spread wide. Big toes touching. So just breathing here, take a big breath in through the nose. Long exhale out, just let it all go. So big breath in, fill up. Long exhale out, let it all go. So maybe spreading your fingers wide, pressing into your palms. If it feels good, you can roll your forehead from side to side. Maybe pressing into the palms, beginning to engage the arms. So big breath, fill up, expand through your ribs and back ribs. Long exhale out, just let it all go. Slowly make our way up to our hands and knees. So we'll take a few rounds of our cat-cows. So inhale your crown to the front, tail to the back. Exhale, round your back. Push out all of the air. Inhale to your cow. Exhale to your cat. So just taking a few rounds of each. Moving with your breath. After one more round of each, we'll make our way back to a neutral spine. Neutral position. We'll take a few hip rolls to the right. So just getting out any snaps, crackles, and pops. We'll switch directions, take a few hip rolls to the left. We'll make our way back to center and come into our extended puppy pose. So walk your palms out in front of you, spread your fingers wide. Melt your chest to your mat, reach your tail to the sky. So your head and neck can be kind of just neutral. If it feels okay, you can release your chin or your chest to the mat. So you should feel a nice stretch across that chest, but making sure to stop when it feels like too much. We'll slowly walk our hands back underneath our shoulders. We'll engage our core, press through that left hand, reach that right arm to the front, left leg to the back. So flex that foot, pull in opposite directions. Bring elbow to knee, open up. Elbow to knee, open up. One more time, elbow to knee, open up. Release to your mat. Extend left arm, right leg. So flex your foot, toes dial down, pull in opposite directions. Press through that right hand. Elbow to knee, open up. Elbow to knee, open up. One more time, elbow to knee, open up. Release back to your mat. We'll press back to our downward facing dog. So we want our feet about hip width apart. Heels pressing toward your mat. Fingers spread wide, relax your chest toward your thighs, reach your tail to the sky. Go ahead and walk out your dog, bend one knee, and then the other. We'll press back to our downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, press your heels toward the mat. We'll reach that right leg to the sky, bend your knee, peel open your hip, and roll out your ankle if that feels good to you. We'll reach that right leg to the sky. We're going to bring knee to nose. Press back, three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Press back, three-legged dog. One more time, knee to nose. Step through, rise rise up to your warrior one. So back foot pointing toward about 10 o'clock. Right knee over that right ankle. Try to square those hips toward the top of your mat. Maybe making a connection overhead, pulling the biceps toward the ears. Go ahead and open up to goalpost arms, expand across the chest. Release hands to your lower back, press your fist towards the ground, shine your heart. And then hands to the mat. Step back to our high push-up with the option to float that right leg. Exhale to low. Release the foot. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach that left leg to the sky. Bend your knee, peel open your hip. Maybe rolling out that ankle. Reach that left leg to the sky. So bring knee to nose. Press back, three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Press back, three-legged dog. One more time, knee to nose. Press back, three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Step through, rise up to your warrior one. So back foot pointing toward about 2 o'clock. Trying to press into those outer edges of the feet. Maybe making that connection, pulling the biceps toward the ears. So just breathing here. Open up to goalpost arms, expand across the chest. Then release hands to your lower back. Press your fist towards the ground. We'll release our hands to the mat. Step back to our plank option to float that left leg. Exhale to low. Release the foot. Inhale to upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. So we'll take 2 rounds of our sun A's with the option to float that front, or the option to float our legs during our high push-up to low push-up. We'll walk, step, or float to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale to up. Exhale to down. Walk, step, or float to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale to up. Exhale to down. Walk, step, or float to the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale to up. Exhale to down. Walk, step, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sink down to your chair. So tuck that tail. Sink into your heels. Lift your chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale to up. Exhale to down. Right leg to the sky. Step through, reach and rise. Warrior one. Hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up. Option to lift that leg. Exhale to low. Inhale to upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to down. Lift that left leg. Step through. Rise up. Warrior one. Hands to the mat. Step back to your high push-up. Maybe float the leg. Exhale to low. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale to our downward facing dog. So just pause here. Take a big breath in. Fill up. Long exhale out. Let it go. Inhale. Fill up. Exhale. Sigh it out. Let it go. Walk, step, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, sink down to your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step or hop back. Chaturanga. Inhale to up. Exhale to down. Right leg to the sky. Step through, rise up. Warrior one. Step back to your high push-up. Maybe float the leg. Exhale to low. Inhale to up. Exhale to down. Left leg to the sky. Step through, rise up. Warrior one. Step back to your high push-up. Maybe lift the leg. Exhale to low. Inhale to up. Exhale to down. So just breathing here. Maybe pedaling out the feet. Maybe shaking your head. Yes or no. Go ahead and inhale, rise up to the balls of the feet. Exhale, heels toward the mat. We'll bend our knees, gaze between our thumbs. Walk, step, or float toward the top of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, sink down to your chair. So tuck that tail, sink our weight into the heels. Go ahead and open up to goalpost arms, expand across the chest. We'll release hands to heart center, twist to the right. So left elbow to the outside of that right leg. So press into the palms, sink into your heels. Maybe open up to a fly. Go ahead and reach back up to our chair. Hands to heart center. Twist to the left. Right elbow to the outside of that left leg. Press into our palms, sink into our heels. Maybe open up to a fly. And then reach back up to our chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Heel toe your feet toward the outer edges of your mat. Peace fingers around big toes. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. So let your head and neck hang nice and heavy. Maybe swaying it out from side to side, maybe shaking your head yes or no. Go ahead and inhale, halfway lift one more time. Exhale, let it go just a little bit more. Let any tension begin to roll off the neck and shoulders. Go ahead and release your hands, turn your heels and toes out. We'll sink down to our Buddha squat. So hands to heart center, maybe pressing those elbows into the legs. Take a gentle twist, so left hand to the inside of that left foot. Reach the right arm to the sky. If it feels good, you can bring that right hand to that left hip pocket. Come back to center, right hand to the inside of that right foot, left arm to the sky. So press your arm into your leg. Maybe gazing up at that palm. Maybe tucking that left hand in that right hip pocket. Come back to center. Can either come back to your Buddha squat, or if you want to fly your crow, maybe planting your hands. And if you haven't done crow, maybe just gently rocking forward and back from heel to toe, getting that motion, maybe flying your crow. Just remembering to breathe, sucking that belly button to the spine, thinking about having a nice rounded cat back. Back, release to that Buddha squat. We'll release our hands, exhale, forward fold, heel toe those feet to hip width apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We'll inhale our arms to the sky. Come into goalpost arms and we'll come into our eagle pose. So bring right arm under, right leg over. So keep that kickstand, we'll sink down, squeezing muscle to bone, squeezing everything into that center line. Sinking down, reaching up, maybe wrapping that foot. squeeze in, reach up, maybe wrapping that foot. Bring your body out like a wet towel. Unravel the arms, unravel the legs. One more time on each side. Right arm under, right leg over. Sink down, reach up. Maybe bringing elbow to knee, nice and slow, sleeping eagle. Coming up just as slow. Go ahead and unravel. Eagle, one more time on the other side. Left arm under, left leg over. So sink down, reach up. Maybe slowly bringing those elbows to knees. Slowly coming back up. Unravel the arms, unravel the legs. We'll reach those arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, step or hop back, chaturanga. Inhale to up. Exhale to down. Reach that right leg to the sky. Bring that right knee to that right wrist. So we'll come into our pigeon on this side, so left leg nice and long. Right leg bent to wherever feels good to you. And then lower down to wherever feels okay. So just a few deep breaths here. Slowly make our way back up onto our hands. Step back to that three-legged dog. Reach that right leg up. Bend your knee. Peel open your hip. Release right foot to meet left. So left leg to the sky. Bring that left knee to that left wrist. So coming into your pigeon on this side, maybe noticing any differences from one side compared to the other. So try not to judge, just checking in with your body. Focusing on the breath. Just imagining that tension pouring out like water. Slowly make our way back up onto our hands. Step back to that three-legged dog. Reach that left leg to the sky. Take any movements that feel good to you. We'll release that left leg. Drop onto our knees, cross our ankles. So we'll come into a seated position. So we can inhale our arms to the sky. And then exhale, forward fold. So maybe trying to flex your feet. We'll come back up to our seated position. Bring that right foot in. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Again, maybe flexing that foot. We'll come back up to our seated position. Bring that right hand behind our hip and then reach that left arm and hip to the sky. Come back to our seated position. Right leg nice and long. Left leg bent in. So inhale your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. So try to flex that foot. Make it a nice stretch. Really trying to make it an active pose. Flexing into that foot. We'll come back up. Release that left hand behind our left hip. Right arm to the sky. Right hip to the sky. Come back down. Make our way on to our backs, knees bent, feet about hip width apart. So we'll bring that right ankle to the top of that left leg. Hug your left knee in. You can point or flex your feet. Trying to let any last bits of tension just pour out. We'll go ahead and switch sides. So left ankle to the top of that right leg. Hug that right knee in. Point or flex those feet. We'll hug that right knee and extend our left leg nice and long. Pull your right knee over to the left side of your body. trying to keep a connection with your shoulders to the mat. Come back to center, right leg nice and long. Hug that left knee and pull it over to the right side of the body. We'll come back to center, come into our happy baby. So grab the outer edges of the feet, peace fingers around big toes, maybe gently rocking from side to side. Maybe just pressing that lower back into your mat. We'll reach our legs up to the sky, relax our hands by our sides, so wiggle out your toes, maybe roll out your wrists and ankles. We'll curl up into a tight little ball, give yourself a great big hug, so squeeze your fingers, squeeze your toes, squeeze all of the muscles in your face and body, and then come into your final resting position. So just breathing here. Enjoying your last few minutes on your mat at your practice. So slowly beginning to add movement. Maybe wiggling your fingers. Maybe wiggling your toes. Slowly bringing back an awareness to your breath and body. And whenever you're ready, slowly rolling over onto your right side. So just pausing here. Maybe taking a moment to thank yourself for coming to your mat, to your practice today. And then whenever you're ready, slowly rolling over, or slowly making your way up to an easy seated posture. So we'll bring hands to heart center. The light within me honors the light, love, and peace within you. Together we bow forward and say, Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Yay!